Hey yo, what's up and welcome, I'm the one and only West Coast King, and welcome back to the Minnesota United Career Mode Series, where we're off to, like I said at the end of the last episode, we're off to an alright start. I'm okay with where we're at right now. Through 6 games, 2-2-2 on 8 points, sitting in 7th place. We're within striking distance. That's all I can really ask for. This is early days in season number 1. We're hanging in there. We've had a lot of games on the road. We've struggled on the road. If we can get through this next game, which is going to be against Houston on the road, if we can get through that game and hopefully pick up some points because they're right below us in the table, then we're going to be coming home for like 4, 5, 6 games in a row where we could really do some damage and pick up a lot of points. So we're almost through this rough stretch. We got to see this thing out and then we're coming home. Now, one of the comments actually from the first episode really caught my eye, and it was in regards to the squad that we have here at Minnesota. It was from a Minnesota United fan, and he gave me a couple of tips, and I've taken them into account here. The first one was that Joma, I don't know how to say his name. I'm just going to call him Joma. If I'm wrong, let me know if you know how to say his name, but I'm going to stick with Joma for now, at least for this episode. He said that he's not really a left back. He plays more left mid. Unfortunately for us, we don't have really another left back that I really actually trust. We have a couple down on the bench. We have Davis and we have Birch. I played Birch against Atlanta. He got absolutely torched. It was a disaster. I'm not doing that again. And Davis, I mean, I suppose I could play him, but Joma, he's younger. I feel like he might have a little bit of potential to him. So I'm going to stick with him for now in the left back spot. The second suggestion he gave me was to keep Ibsen in the team as much as possible. He's the main guy in there that keeps the whole midfield together. And I noticed that. Again, I took him out, I think, against Atlanta, and that defense got overrun. I want to keep Ibsen in the team on the field as much as humanly possible. He is the rock of this team. I have found that out in just 2 episodes. I'm definitely going to keep Ibsen on the field. And the third suggestion was that Kalman, Davis, and Kevin Venegas, not to be confused with Johan Venegas, but Kevin Venegas, these 3 guys down here are actual club legends from the NASL days with Minnesota United, so I'm going to try to keep them in the club. I won't sell them throughout the entirety of this series. I like to keep club legends at the club. So those 3 guys, Kalman, Davis, and Kevin Venegas, are going to stay with Minnesota United and hopefully help us win an MLS Cup here. They may not play very much because, I mean, they're not very high rated, but I'll at least keep them with the team. And I always appreciate comments like that. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Minnesota United. It's their first year in the MLS. I've only seen them play a handful of games all season long. Most of them, they were getting stomped out. So if you have any suggestions like that, make sure to let me know in the comments below. So now we are ready to get this show on the road. Literally, we're on the road again in Houston. We ended last episode on a really nice run. We won a couple of matches to get our confidence back. Let's see if we can continue this thing here. Remember, we're coming home after this. We got to get through one more match and we come back home. Let's head to Houston. All right, here we go. Kickoff in Houston against the Dynamo. And they've got a really good front 3, an attacking front 3 of Kyoto, Ellis, and of course, Eric Kubo Torres. Let's see what we can do to try to stop them. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit worried about that combination up top. So we're going to do our best to limit what they do. Come on, Nicholson. I like your little burst of pace from him. Weaving through the midfield. Come on, Nicholson. Oh, there you go. Nice. For Ramirez. Ramirez gets it onto his right foot. Ramirez hits the crossbar. What a strike, son. There we go. Molino. Oh, Molino. That spin move. He's got that dude on skates in there. A little ball roll from Molino. Cuts it onto his right foot. Molino! Oh, I thought that was a goal. Oh, good control from Finley. Thought he might have taken a heavy touch, but he's on it. Molino now. Molino, does he have the pace to get through here? Cuts it onto his right foot. Molino! That one is a goal. What a finish from Kevin Molino. He is on one in this game. He has been spectacular opening up that Houston defense. To be fair, that was poor defense from Houston. They just did not help on Kevin Molino. You can't leave him alone. And we've got the early goal. We've got the early lead. 30 minutes in, 1-0. Nicholson on it. Gives it up for Kevin Molino. Molino, woo, that was a really heavy touch. But the control from Molino. He's through again. Kevin Molino. Oh, he tried to keep it low. Ramirez is going to win that header, but Willis is up for the double save. Ooh, Nicholson That was a really nice little fake shot. Oh, Nicholson cuts it in. It's still Nicholson. He's going to have the wide open shot. That should be 2-0. How did he miss that? Okay, we have a Houston counterattack. Oh, I let him get behind. That was bad. Oh, that's so unlucky. That shot was awful. Boniek Garcia, what was that? Come on, are you kidding me? It's like everything is against us right now. Well, there is the final whistle. Good grief, were we sloppy in that second half. We need to clean it up a little bit. We should have put Houston away. In the first half, we should have put them away. How did that game finish 1-0? I have no idea. We need to do a little bit better, clean things up a little bit on the offensive end, and we would have had like a 4 or 5-0 victory. I mean, Houston were awful in that game. We let them hang around. We can't do that. All right, so unfortunately, Kevin Molino has picked up another injury. I think this is his 3rd injury of the season, and we're like a month and a half, 2 months in. I mean, he seems like he's always carrying some kind of injury, which I guess is true to real life. He is kind of injury prone, but it's very unfortunate because he pretty much single-handedly tore Houston apart in the first half last game. I mean, he's in excellent form, but for the next 3 weeks, we'll have to make do without him. So our next match is in the US Open Cup. Our objective this season for this competition was to make the round of 16, and we automatically did that just by participating. So this game really doesn't mean too much for us. I think in our first season here, it's going to be more important to focus on the league and try to get points in the MLS rather than in the US Open Cup. So I'm actually going to rotate the team here. I'm going to rest most of the starters for this one. I'll let some of those other guys play that don't usually get a lot of playing time, and we'll see what happens. If we win, we win. If we don't, I'm not going to be too worried about it for this season. We actually pulled out a 1-0 victory over what looks to be a first-choice Dallas team. What? All right, well, after that midweek triumph of what was pretty much a reserve team, our spirits could not be any higher. We're headed into this one against Colorado with 3 big points on the line. We really need to pick up these 3 points against Colorado. They're right next to us in the table. We need to establish a rhythm here, keep this winning form going. We got the first team back in there. Let's get it done. All right, here we go. Kickoff against Colorado. And to be honest, nothing about this team really scares me too much. And yet, it's usually those teams that give me the most problems. So I don't really know what to expect from Colorado here. We'll see what they do. All right, here we go. Nicholson looking for Venegas. Wow! What a finish from Venegas. I've noticed in FIFA 18, first-time shots are very, very effective. They're stupidly accurate. And that is the perfect example of it right there. What the heck? Venegas, first time on his right foot, fires that into the upper 90. Tim Howard has no chance. Maybe out of Molino or Ramirez I would have expected that, but not Venegas. What a finish. It is 1-0 early. All right, boys, come on. Defend this corner here. That was a really... Venegas. Wow. As good as that finish was from Venegas, that was better, and that was a freaking center back. I don't know how to say his name. It's like Schulberg or something. What a finish from Schulberg. And B, Venegas set that up for him. He didn't kick it out. He should have cleared that ball. Instead, he took a touch. It fell sort of to Schulberg, and he just absolutely fired it into the back of the net on the volley. All right, take this corner short. Nicholson. Good playmaking ability in the box. Oh, there's Christian Ramirez. I swear to God, I didn't even see him. That ball floated over the head of the man I was aiming for. I think it was McGowan in there. And Christian Ramirez was all by himself back post. These are 3 of the strangest goals I've ever seen. I didn't even mean to score this one. Great cross from Nicholson. Yeah, there's that'll do it. Howard came out and whiffed. Yeah, okay. Whatever. 2-1. Here we go. Counterattack. Can we get this ball over for Finley? He is going to run this ball down. No doubt about it. He is just that quick. Ethan Finley scores a goal. What is... It's 25 minutes. It is 3-1. The fact that Finley has scored a goal now, it makes this game even weirder. I don't know what's going on. This is... I have no words. I have no idea. Finley's going to come inside for Ramirez. Ramirez looking back for Finley. Finley again! Oh, Oh, Tim Howard saved the day. If that goes in, it's over. Oh, that's beautiful work. That is beautiful passing right there. Nicholson just fucking fires it off the crossbar. Oh my God, he hit that so hard. Uh-oh. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I think Joe got a foot to that. I'm pretty sure he did. We'll see on this throw. Yeah, he did. That was a good block. Holy crap. First time. What was that sequence? That happened so fast. I didn't even know where the ball was going, what direction it was going. Oh, this is bad. This is so very bad. Oh, wow. Leighton, what are you do? Is that the end of the game? How? Again! The end of the game, we're so sloppy. And again, we just barely hang on to win by 1 goal. Oh my goodness. I don't know what gets into this team in the second half, but they completely fall apart. Our composure is so poor. You gotta do better than that. Our next match is once again at home, and this time we're taking on the last place San Jose Earthquakes. Another really, really good chance for us to pick up some more points against a conference opponent. We're actually up to 3rd place now, and we're on a roll, man. We might be the hottest team in the league. I'm starting to get a feel for this team, when they like to make their runs, what positions they're going to be in. I'm starting to feel a little bit. This thing's starting to come together. Let's try to pick up 3 more points here at home. All right, here we go. Kickoff against San Jose. And I really thought I couldn't hate the Fighting Wondos anymore. Then I saw them come in. They're playing a 5 at the back. Oh, okay, that's great. This is not going to matter if I can't. And it's Wondolowski. It had to be Wondolowski, didn't it? It couldn't be anybody else. We had to let Wondo score. Honestly, I was letting that dude that was dribbling through, I was going to let him score. I was just going to let this dude have the shot, and he passed it to Wondo anyway. Wow. We just got wrecked. Okay, well, that was a fun start to the game. Not really what I was hoping for, but okay. Finley coming inside. Can we get it right back? Can we get it right back? Finley through, and that is going to be 1-1. Kickoff boosting in FIFA 18 may be the worst I've ever seen. That's 2 goals in the first 4 minutes, straight from kickoff on both of them. That needs to be fixed. I mean, the defenders just don't know what to do off of kickoff. It's actually a joke. Here we go, Nicholson again. Nice ball to Venegas. Wow, that was a nice goal. Venegas has scored 2 absolutely exquisite goals in the last 2 games. That one, he buries bottom corner with his left foot. Assist to Nicholson, and a nice pass it was as well. Great teamwork and great passing from us. That finish from Venegas was disgusting, though. That was absolutely amazing. 2-1 now, and we're 10 minutes in. That was not a smart play from them. Wow, what a ball back up for Ramirez. That would be 3-1. Wow, they for some reason decided to clear the ball up the pitch into the middle of the pitch. And we weren't having it. Sent it right back up the field. I think that's another assist for Nicholson. And that goal goes for Christian Ramirez. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there or why they decided that was a good idea. We'll take it. It's 3-1. Oh, no, not Wondo. If Wondo scores a hat trick on me, I quit the series. I refuse. That cannot happen. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care about winning the game. We can't let Wondolowski score another goal. I can't let him hang a hat trick on me. It can't happen. You hear me, boys? Every one of you's fired if we give up a hat trick to frickin' Wondolowski. Okay, no, please not Wondo. That's gonna go in. Oh, it hit the post. I just saw that flashing before my eyes, just dribbling into the corner. Good Lord. All right, start of the second half. What are we gonna see in the second? I only knows what's gonna happen. I have no freaking clue. That is just right through for Ramirez. I kind of understand why he's known as Superman in Minnesota now. What did he just do? Again, it was probably the kickoff boosted goal. That finish was that was the same goal that we got scored on by Colorado, but that was better. That was from farther out. It was from outside the box, and he hit the underside of the crossbar. What did Christian Ramirez just do? Oh, no. What a ball. Who is that? That's Vaca. Where is Wondolowski? I'm just going to freaking man-mark Wondolowski for the rest of my life. Oh, that was... No. Not Wondolowski. Please! Not Wondolowski. Nice move. Oh, no. It's Hosin. It's... Oh, Wondo. Wondo went full Wondo right there. He missed it. He missed right in front of the net. I thought that was that. He's had so many shots to get the hat trick, and he just keeps missing. Finally, we're seeing the true Wondolowski. That was bad. That was really bad. Oh, my goodness. Oh, how? How? This is freaking madness. There is the final whistle. It was 4-2 is the final score. But San Jose had so many chances. Again, we fell apart at the end of the game. Wondolowski had 2 or 3 good chances and couldn't finish. They hit the bar a couple of times. I mean, honestly, I don't even know how we won that game, much less won it by 2 goals. I truly don't. We've got to figure out what the heck is going on in the second half. Maybe it's just our depth isn't good enough. We don't have good enough substitutes. I don't know, but we have got to pick it up in the second half of games. Our youth scout has come back now with his second scouting report for us, and we have some more players we're going to be adding to the youth academy. Up first is Brett Wilson. This is probably the best of the bunch that we got this time. Really good potential, 76 to 94. He's 6'2". I am praying that he's going to be a center back. He's looking like he's going to be a defender of some kind. I'm hoping and praying it's going to be center back, because we really could use a good center back option coming out of the youth academy. Cohen Bliska is the next one. His potential isn't great, but if he can get anywhere around 70 to 75 overall, I mean, that's a pretty decent player for the MLS standards. I'll take it. At 5'11", he's the perfect height to play right in the middle of the pitch. Hopefully he comes out as a decent midfielder for us. Victor Banks, 5'6". I'm guessing he's going to be some kind of a pacey, skillful winger. We'll have to see how that goes. And Cohen James is another goalkeeping option that we're going to be putting in the youth academy. So another good crop of players coming in. So I was going through my short list here, and I noticed that even though it's not a transfer window, I can still go in and approach to buy players and stuff like that. So I got a little curious and wanted to see how that worked. And apparently I have a deal in place now to buy Eric Remedi once the transfer window opens. Apparently you can negotiate with teams and agree to buy players before the transfer window. I don't know. It's the beginning of May right now. I mean, we still have 2 months before the window opens, but apparently when the transfer window does open, we'll be buying Eric Remedi. It's a small deal, like $800,000. I went for like the cheapest dude on my short list. I think he has a little bit of potential to him. He's 21 years old. We can always use more defensive midfielders. We're always looking to boost that defense in some way. So I'm not too upset about it. It's a player that I like, but yeah, apparently that's a thing we can do now. So that is where we're going to end the episode for today. The transfer system in FIFA 18 is so unbelievably different than anything we've ever had in FIFA before. It's going to take a lot of getting used to and just experimenting like that and figuring things out as we go along. I'll probably make some mistakes along the way. I apologize in advance for that, but we won't know unless we try it. So that happened. But right now, we're up to 4th place. We're on a roll. 3 wins from 3 today, and we picked up a win in the US Open Cup over Dallas in that simulation. I'm still not sure how that happened, but either way, we're in excellent form, and we're rolling into the month of May. So that's it for this one. If you did enjoy it, make sure to let me know by leaving a like below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you when we come back for some more Minnesota United career. See ya.